Hello, how are you doing today? My name is Sting, your NLP and hypnosis trainer from Recent Solutions. And today I'm going to talk about one topic that I actually like it the most, which is the hypnosis. So, what is actually hypnosis to you? Hypnosis to a lot of people, there are a lot of misunderstanding. So they think that hypnosis is something, is actually like a mind control. It's something like a manipulations. It's something that we see in the Hollywood movie, whereby the hypnotherapist or the person who we call the mentalist, they use a pocket watch or something to swing in front of you so that you will be like going into a deep trance. And after that, you follow whatever the person command. So in fact, it is not like that. This is a very hypnotic message that the Hollywood passes to us, which is not true. So anything from the Hollywood movie is actually not true. It's actually not true. So this is not true about hypnosis. So what is actually hypnosis all about? And from the origins and then from the history of mankind, when we know about the hypnosis, then we study in the ancient India and then in the ancient Egypt. India and Egypt, they have a place. They call it sleep temple. When they call it sleep temple, is because when the people in the ancient time, they have a problem, then they go to the sleep temple. And what they do in the sleep temple, they actually go to the priest and then they pray and then they sleep in the sleep temple. This is where the history of the hypnosis is being recorded. And then in the sleep temple, they actually solve their problems. And this techniques has been used in the Europe. And then they use it in the Europe is actually for medical purposes. So what they do, they actually do in the pain control. So what is the pain control all about? And can it be practiced even right now in this modern society? The answer for the second question is actually yes. If you search in the YouTubes and then if you search in the internet, and then you actually can find a lot of videos about the pain control by using hypnotherapy techniques. So the pain control, you can see recently in the YouTube is actually the person who the whole process is actually being tapped down. It's actually being recorded by BBC. And then from there, a lady want to pull the teeth without using any anesthetic. But the whole process, she is using a hypnotherapist to put her into a deep trance. Whereby when she go into the deep trance, she can only hear the instructions and suggestions from the hypnotherapist without feeling pain. When the dentist come and pull the teeth away and then to drill inside the base to do a crown for the lady, she doesn't have any pain. The whole process is actually under the deep trance. So we call it the deep trance phenomena. This is the power of the hypnosis. So in the ancient day, I track back into the ancient day, people in the medical field, they use this hypnosis skill to do the open and cutting operations. People who have an injury, they cut the flesh open, and then the result is the patient have no pain, feel no pain, and also the patients heal faster, and even without any anesthetic, even without any we call it the cleaning of the normal wounds, the person will not get any infection. So these are the practice in the very early, like the 15th century, 14th century, and then over the years, they have been developed, and then it becomes the modern hypnosis. So actually, the hypnosis is something that have a very long history in a human being. So the main purpose of study hypnosis, we are actually want to know about the mind and our body connection. Mind and body connection. So what does that mean? Yeah. So we know our body, our physical bodies, and then we also know that we have mind. But then what is the relationship between the mind and the body? Your physical body and your mind. There is a connection in between these two bodies. So now, for example, if your mind is not feeling good today, your body will respond according to what you are thinking. Likewise, if you feed your thought, which is in your mind, with a very positive, and then your body will going to respond very positive. Now, I play badminton. During the badminton games, one of my friends, he want to win. But then he always say the opposite of win. He said, don't lose. So, win and don't lose. It's actually carry the same meaning, but the word is totally different. So I say I want to win. So what is the focus in my mind? As if I ask you, if I say I want to win, what is the focus in your mind? Definitely is win. But if I say I don't want to lose, so what is the focus of my mind? It's actually lose. So do you see the difference between I say I want to win and I don't want to lose? So which segment you actually prefer? Which segment actually give you a more useful interpretations between mind and your body? Definitely, I believe is this. I want to win is more useful. It's more useful, yeah? I say more useful compared to I don't want to lose. Because our mind is, which is our unconscious mind, they cannot process the negativity. Don't. If I want to process a don't, I need to lose, and then I say I don't lose. But then by the game is over, I already lose. But if the unconscious mind cannot process something that is negative, so we don't feed our mind with a very negative statements. So if you do not feed your mind with the negate, instead we put our mind into what we want. What we want, I want to win. I want to be a champion. I want to be happy. I want to be loved. I deserve to be loved. So all this, our unconscious mind will take the instructions direct. So when the unconscious mind take it directly, right? So whatever you feed into your unconscious mind, your body is going to respond. Your body is going to show the thought that you feed into your mind. So the hypnosis is actually helping us to understand this concept, and then we actually practicing this into our daily life. Therefore, it's very important for us to understand how the process of hypnosis is actually functioning. And come to my class, and I'm going to teach all this, yeah? So, people like when you are driving, or when you are daydreaming, when you are shower, or when you're alone, what is the thought that you put into your mind? What is your self-talk? What is your self-talk? What do you tell about yourself? Self-talk or self-taught. What is that actually you feed into your mind? This is actually very, very important. Why? Because whenever things that you feed into your mind, your body is going to react. So when your body is going to react, your body is going to do something we call the behavior. Then when the body is going to do something called behavior, this behavior is going to produce a result. So it's the results in your life is actually what you want. It's the results of your relationships is what you want. I am not sure about. But this is what we say in terms of psychology, in terms of hypnosis. Your end result in your life is coming from your behavior. And then your behavior is actually coming within your own thoughts. Because your thought instruct your physical body to have a behavior, and that behavior actually produce a result. Therefore, when we safeguard our mind, which is also, if you come and learn the NLP, we will know the mind, how we actually read the mind and then know about the mind. Yeah? And then, therefore, our whole life, the result will be something that is very different compared to normally what we've done in our life. Now, self-taught. Now, in hypnosis, we always say that we as a human being, we are actually from one trance to another trance. So I will introduce a words to you. We call, just now you have heard about this word, yeah? This is we call the trance. So what is actually a trance? What is actually a trance? A trance is a situation of our mind and body. Yeah? A trance is our situations of our mind and body, whereby we are actually in a very relaxed mode. Our mind is actually very focused. Physical body is actually very, very relaxed. And then we can be in the trance situations to go so deep down until we do not feel any pain. Therefore, we say the deep trance phenomena is used to do the pain control. And then this deep trance phenomena, we also use this technique to help people come out from a very negative emotion situations. For example, people have depressions, and we put them into the very deep trance phenomena, and then we make them go back into the problem, the root cause of the problem, and then we solve all the problems. When the problem is being solved, that person's negative emotions is being healed. So when the thing is being healed, right, there's no more negative emotion inside the situations, the life is much better because the burden on our shoulder being lightened out. So this is hypnosis is something that is very useful nowadays, because living in the country, living in a city, or even though we say we are living in a rural area, regardless of who you are, where you are coming from, our shoulder is actually carry a lot of burden, which is existing now that you are having it, maybe because of the COVID problems, the financial problems, or any problem that you are facing. And also, in the past. In the past means when you are a very young, when you are just a kid or just a child, you have a lot of negative comment onto you. You have experienced a lot of things in your life. When you have a lot of experiences which doesn't feel so good into you, you carry the pain with you. Therefore, we need to get rid of the pain, the feeling of pain, the feeling of insufficiency, the feeling of unworthiness, the feeling of rejections. We need to get rid of all this. The feeling is not what we want, but then the experience is actually can teach us a lessons. Therefore, from the lesson that we have learned, then we can actually carry forward. So for this moment, at this moment, I am actually carrying on my shoulder what is existing now and what is actually in the past. All the experiences people make on me, all the experiences that I have been going through, is actually I put it on my shoulder. And therefore, the existing and the past actually affects me in the future. So what do you want for your future? You want a better future? It's a more hopeful, more peaceful, more calm, more happiness, more love. Is that what you want? And also is more wealth than what you want. If this is what you want for your future, then we seriously need to look into our past. We have to clean off all the past negative emotions. Then, of course, I'm using hypnosis, the timeline therapy, and then also using the NLP. All these techniques combine to make the life feel better. Therefore, friends, to understand about the hypnosis is totally different, from the one that we have seen in the movie, using the pocket cloth in front of you, ask you to sleep, go into sleep, and then make you to do whatever the person wants you to do. Actually, it's not like that. Even though you are in a deep trance, you can actually wake up anytime. You are in control. You are in control throughout the whole hypnosis process. And why some people, they can into the deep trance so deep so that they don't feel any pain, even though the doctor pull out the teeth and then screw in the screw to the mouth and then to do the crown. How can that person be able to do that without feeling any single slight pain or discomfort? How? Because that person is willing to cooperate with the hypnotherapist. When that person is willing and putting out belief in the hypnotherapist, that person is going to experience the deep trance phenomena. Therefore, that person, in another words, I say, is that person in control. You can anytime pull yourself away, not in practice, but I will assure you, if you are during that process, if haven't finished, during halfway, you say you want to pull out, then of course, immediately you will feel the pain because there is no anesthetic. So therefore, when we understand hypnosis, the very basic of it is actually mind and body connections. But then this understanding will help you to achieve whatever you want, whatever to heal you in the past. Come to my class, and this is something that I'm going to teach more in depth, and then I'm going to teach you how to do the self-hypnosis so that every morning you wake up, you hypnotize yourself, and then you look forward to the whole day. You will feel better. Then you will have a very clear target for you to fight for. And then in the class, I'm going to teach you about the history of the hypnosis. And also in the class, I'm going to teach you how to do the inductions to put yourself or to put your anyone into the trance situations. Of course, all this, we use it into like a process of I am do with you. So that when you, the next time after you graduate from the class, and then you are actually being certified as a hypnotherapist by the American Board of Hypnosis. So you can actually practice and then using it. But be aware, when you become a hypnotherapist, all the process of hypnosis is actually the process of do with another person. It's not do unto another person. What is the difference between these two? If I say I am do with another person, actually I am doing something good to another person. But if I say I am do unto another person, actually I manipulate another person. When I do manipulations, you must believe that everything comes around, so that you will be reaping whatever that you are sowing. Therefore, for us, when we know this hypnosis and we know the skill of the NLP, and then we know that this is something that is very powerful, we actually safeguard ourselves, not using it onto another person, but we get a permission from another person they want to do with us, so that that person's problem and then the past pain, past history can be get rid of in a situation called he is totally willing. He is totally willing, and then the result is guaranteed because he is totally willing, gone through the process with us. So this is a process, this is a skill which is very powerful, and then we can use it anytime, anywhere. If the person is going to do with us, we can do in a bus, in a train, or even we just do like a normal talking, and then the person will not know why after talking to me or after talking to you, that person's life actually changed. Is that meaningful to you? You use this in your career, help your subordinate, help your colleagues. You use this in your family, help your children, help your old age parents. When they have pain in the physical, use this. You can help them so that they can be different. They can be different. Yeah. Come to my class. My name is Ting. Actually, you can see my contact number in this email. So an email in this video, and then do contact me, call me for my next class, which is in October. Thank you very much. I am Ting, your NLP and hypnosis trainer. Welcome to my class.